Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Star Wars 5e Adventures with the Star Racers. I am P.A. Kenny USA, aka RT Studios, your production ugnaught for today's game. And thankfully I managed to engineer, everyone to show up. It's a feat of engineering. Yes, we do. Hold on, you guys aren't coming through mics. What is going on with this? Say something now.
Lips, the teeth, the tip of the tongue.
Okay, that worked.
Okay.
Alright, so, yeah, we're all here, we're one big happy family. Let's go ahead and introduce ourselves, for today's game.
Are you going to switch it over?
In a second, give me a moment to just do a quick pre-check of all our settings. Go back here, go here.
Thank you, Lemon. Phew, I just made it. I'm glad I knew about that shortcut on the Kessel Run.
Alright. Hello, everyone. I'm P.A. Kenny USA, aka RT Studios, your, as I said, production ugnaught. Who's also getting a package today, but that's for a different thing that's related to the equipment for the studio, so no need to worry about that. The engineering project will happen after stream. We might do a private, quote-unquote, in-studio unboxing of that, but, you know, we'll get to that right when we get to it. Go our dear, ghost friend up there.
Yeah, do the ghost friend.
Hi, I'm Evil Intent, and I play Ash, and yeah.
He's very intent on being evil. Trust us when we say that.
Oh, wait a minute. Ash is not evil.
I'm the only one who hasn't done anything dark side so far.
Hey!
Ironically.
Hey!
Are you going to just ignore the last section we had, and it's exactly what Rose did to the bandits?
Not intentionally. Dark side also means you have to have a tent.
That is true.
Though also, you're not the only one.
Yeah.
True. And now we will go to our healer of the group, who's currently trying to wake up.
Yeah, it's your boy, Downhill Games. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a very sleepy boy. But I also noticed we're missing someone else.
Yes,
I'll get to that.
Yep. Red Twi'lek did not come today, but, you know, well, we'll get to that. GM.exe will go there.
Hello, I am your wonderful Jim for this spooky episode. Kind of. We do not have our other Red Twi'lek because the little Red Twi'lek is out on assignment.
Yes.
Hopefully they'll...
Blue Twi'lek will go bear.
Oh, you mean you, Duke?
Yes. Because I get the party, because the Red Twi'lek can't control me if I'm not, you know, she's not here.
Don't say that. I have her sister. She'll make you behave. No, I have Rose's sister. Wrong person. Sorry.
Blue Twi'lek slowly slinks back into ship.
Oh, jeez.
Also, you don't have the credits to go partying.
Yeah, because you've been cut off by your parents.
Hashtag keeping amounts of debt. It's
Hey,
okay, I'll find bounties worth paying this off.
Wow, it sounds like a pupper is really excited.
My dog, yeah.
All right.
I think we've introduced everybody. Let's see. Rags is on set.
Yes, Rags. How you doing? I heard that the writers were very busy in the writers' room about a top secret project that
Oh,
you're working on.
yes.
I tried listening through the door, but all I heard was just a bunch of kobold cackling.
I can confirm nor I can neither confirm nor deny.
Okay, well, I am looking forward to whatever comes out of the writers' room with that one. But
Now remember, I'm not up in the booth today, and since we don't have our Empress, there is a
we hired an
substitute. Yes, a substitute. Well, no, they're not an Ugnaught. Oh boy. Acerek, are you sure you know what buttons to push? Of course I do, my dear. I know which buttons to push. I've watched you stream. Hello, my dear boy. And Ghost and
Okay, so
whatever you are.
How was your vacation, if I might ask?
It was wondrous. I get to spend a lot of time in Avertis, laying in the nice heat, listening to Mad Maggie pontificate, however you're supposed to say that word.
All right.
And Rags made a phone call. Said that you were down one person. So I am here. I get to push the button.
Yes, just make sure you push the right button, please.
Instead of the left button.
It's okay. Just go ahead and push a button.
I'll push this one that says "Start Intro."
That was the wrong button, but okay. Give me a moment. Red. And we are back. And Airstrack, I'll show you the little chart with all the button layouts while we're doing this.
Thank you, my dear boy. Do not like doing that voice too often because that is
Very
really hard on. Yeah, it's difficult. I don't play Acerec all that often. In case you guys hadn't noticed.
All right. Previously on Star Racers.
Previously on Star Racers. What happened was, we were on, what happened was, we were on, Mistral's ship, the Violet Thorn, where Rose woke up from a nasty knock on the head, came in, found out a little bit more about what was going on,
Mhm.
took one look at Rags and freaked out on Rags. Basically,
within reason.
Within reason. Because Rags is the one that constantly gets hit and hurt and just within reason. So Rose does the protective healer and mom thing. Or healer and big sister thing, let me rephrase that.
By
And
dancing her
proceeds
to the operating table.
Well, she proceeds to wrap poor Rags up into a mummy and told her not to move for 3 days. So, during that time, they met a new player, or a new character, which is the Wookiee that they rescued. He introduces himself. He kind of apologizes for attacking you guys, which is fine. And then Mistral gets a alert from the cockpit. It's a distress signal. I have this crap written down. Not there. As I said, that pupper is really excited.
Yeah, just let me deal with them real quick.
Oh, go ahead. The planet Ella. It was from Rose's third, and that I also have written down on a separate sheet of paper. Ooh, not that one. I need to get past all that stuff. And that. Ah, there it is. Found it. Found my notes. Should have had this out. The little sister Basha, who's 8 years old, managed to send out a distress signal, which Mistral picked up, saying that the bandits had returned, and had taken everybody. Well, when Rose came up to the cockpit and heard this message, Rose got visibly upset. This was her village, and this particular village had been ransacked by these particular bandits before. So they went to the planet. They went to the village, and they found that the village was partially destroyed, and very few people were left alive. You go away now. Mistral and I think it was Duke.
Yes.
Who went looking.
Correct.
Okay. They found the footprints going outside the village, which you guys picked up some speeders and went in that direction. You found the bandit encampment, and well, Was it Rose that set everybody against everybody else?
Yes.
That's what I thought. Where everybody went up against the main guy, who was a Trandoshan elite warrior. He was whittled down to the point where Rose wanted to take him out slowly? I'm not quite sure.
No. Rose's intent was to take him out in one hit so he didn't suffer. I failed at that.
But all the people that that the bandits had taken were rescued.
Mm-hmm.
And Rose is walking back to the village on their own. They're clearly conflicted.
Yeah.
Rags and Ash have the rest of the rest of the villagers, and they're also walking them. Are you walking them back, or?
I think the plan was to airlift them
What?
with the ship.
With one of the ships.
Mm. So Ash is airlifting most of them back. Rags is taking care of the family, which is the mom, the dad, and the brother.
Yep.
They're walking back.
Good. Duke did his thing, so.
Duke did his thing. And that is where we pick up, and where the camera first focuses is on Rose. Rose, you are walking back to the village. What are you thinking?
I am thinking on the events of the past couple days.
Mm-hmm.
I am thinking of the harm I've caused the man just maybe 10 minutes ago.
Huh?
The revelation of having a sister.
Mm-hmm. And a family.
Yeah. I'm also thinking, and I'm trying to figure out why I feel so connected to these twin blades.
Yeah, it's a mystery. You're looking at these twin blades, and like I said last time, it feels like these things were meant for you. You have absolutely no idea why.
But I am just thinking about all that. So, question.
Okay.
I like to play Rose as kind of like this very knowledgeable person due to self-study of the Force and how it works.
Mm-hmm.
Would Rose know that? Is it intent that causes people to fall to the darker side, or is it purely actions?
You know.
Is intent ever like a part of it?
That is a very long and involved conversation.
Short answer, please.
I think it's mostly emotion that
It's-
drives that.
it's kind of, it is emotion that does that. And I think that's what Downhill was talking about as intent.
Because there was no rage or any type of negative emotion towards the man as I was trying to cut him down. Like I
Right.
said, I wanted to kill him, in like one shot because I didn't want him to suffer.
Right, and that didn't exactly happen.
Yeah. But I'm not super upset that it didn't happen either.
Good point.
Rose is kind of neutral towards this right now, but the more they think about it, this man has caused so much pain and destruction to her people for years.
Would you say that when you first saw him, you felt fear?
Like when I first saw him in the campaign or when I first saw him in my long time ago?
Both.
Long time ago, yes.
Okay.
When I saw him in the campaign, conviction.
Okay.
I was more worried about getting my family back than focusing on my emotions.
Okay. Then I will say that for one to slip into the dark side, you do have to feel something, either fear, rage, anger, all the negative feelings, like the pride, those things, and you weren't. So I would say, based on your self-taught of the Force, that no, you have not slipped into the dark side. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
I will state that Rose is worried about all this.
Mm-hmm.
Simply because this person was someone they used to fear, and now they feel nothing towards them.
Mm.
And they are worried because of that feeling. They're not relieved or happy. They're not enraged or anything. They just kind of feel a bit numb, if that makes sense.
It does.
That's kind of why I'm walking. I need some time to clear my head.
Exactly. It's a lot to take in. You've gone through a lot over the last, I would say, 2 to 3 days. From being rescued to finding out that you have a sister and ostensibly a family.
I still want to find those bloody idiots that kidnapped me.
You still want to find the funny bloody giggles that kidnapped you and properly discipline them because they had no right to take you. So yeah. So it's a lot to take in, and you're just trying to sort all the stuff in your head and where it all fits, and yeah.
Oh,
Who the
really?
hell?
What?
Oh. Who is Bit Rebellious?
I have no idea. Are they chatting in chat or something?
No, they just sent me a friend request, and I have absolutely no idea who they are.
Block.
Well, it's gonna sit there for a bit because I'm busy playing. So yeah, okay. We move. You're busy sorting stuff out in your head, Rose. So we move from there to Duke. The camera moves.
Yep.
What are you doing? What are you thinking, Duke?
Duke is walking back with I guess maybe the D3 and like following him behind or at his side. And they're
Mhm.
walking back to camp.
Mhm.
And he's thinking about, what he just did kind of thing. He has some regret of what he did, but brushing that off.
Mhm.
And his mind shifts to dealing with other things like how is he gonna find money to, I guess, pay for everything and manage, his expenses now that his funds have been cut off.
Yeah.
And he looks over to D3 and says, "What is your D3? If you were to join me in an endeavor of bounty hunting, would you be willing to serve at my side in that endeavor?"
D3. This is your
War
droid, right?
Yeah, war droid.
Yep. Your war droid looks at you and goes, "Sir, I would follow you. That is what I'm programmed to do."
Yes, D3, but if you were to have, I did program you with an opinion processing unit.
Mm.
Would you feel comfortable doing harm to other people in capacity for profit?
It would depend on the job, as you humans say.
That is a fair point, D3. I appreciate your opinion and your comment.
As always, Master.
D3, you can always call me by my name. You don't have to call me Master, but that aside, I feel like your upgrades are coming along nicely. How do you feel?
Feeling is a subjective thing. They look very nice. Thank you.
Well, that's good to know. Hope everything is in functioning and a fully operational order.
It is.
All right. Well, once we get back to camp, I do have a little bit more fine tuning to do to some of your subsystems, but it won't take long, D3.
I should hope not.
And they continue walking kind of in silence as
All right.
Duke is just, I guess, mentally pondering his situation, and he kind of just looks towards the Force for guidance. I like my character because
So we move our camera from Duke over to Ash. What are you doing? What are you thinking?
So Duke and his droid are walking back as well, huh?
Right.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
then,
You're the one that's herding the villagers into the ship. I think that's what we were establishing.
yeah,
Well, not herding, but
gathering
escorting.
them up. And,
gathering them up and putting them on the ship. Herding just sounds so wrong.
They're not slaves.
No, they're not.
probably using Duke's ship for this since it's the bigger one.
Yeah. He's
And
kind of cleared out the cargo bay, or allowed you to clear out the cargo bay and make kind of like a triage center for injured or anyone who needs medical attention.
So once everyone's gathered up, he'll probably be flying it back to the village.
Okay. Are you
Not-
talking to any of the villagers, or are you thinking as you're doing this? Talk it out.
Oh, because the thing is that we won.
Yes, you won decisively.
Yeah. But yet, it doesn't feel that way.
Ah,
And that's kind of how Ash is doing right now. So he's thinking about that and kind of
what?
just how everything
Yeah,
went.
what
and-
Yeah, what about the situation makes you feel like you know you won, but it does? Why do you feel like it doesn't feel like a victory? I guess is my question.
Is this towards me or evil? I'm a
Oh,
little
this is towards evil.
Okay.
Yeah, this is towards evil. Evil?
I think
You-
it's largely. I think with just how everyone else handled everything and all the kind of
okay.
dark side energy surrounding everything just put a damper on the mood.
Okay.
And with
That's
everyone
fair.
else is kind of going their own way back to the village.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
We
fair.
won, but we lost a part of ourselves almost in the
You,
process.
you feel like you've lost your soul.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fair. The camera again then moves from Ash and the rescued villagers in the ship down to Rags and the family. And Rags is having a very spirited conversation with the mom, which is Hedda. And they're basically the conversation. I'm not going to be talking to myself because I don't have a voice for Hedda. Basically the conversation is getting all the embarrassing stories of Rose when Rose was a child. Spirits know these sort of things. And how Rose was when they were growing up and stuff like that, and how did this family find Rose, and basically getting some history of Rose. That is basically what Rags is doing. What Rags is thinking about is kind of the same thing that Ash was. It's like we won, but something was left on the battlefield. Something that shouldn't have been left on the battlefield. And Mistral had already left. Mistral had left before you guys had decided to split off, and has made it back to their ship. They're going to be up on their ship. Sawa is on the ship with Ash, helping Ash, fly the ship. She doesn't say much, as you noticed, Ash. She does give you a couple of glares. Not hard glares, but, glares. The Wookiee is also making his own way back. Actually, he's not too far away from where Duke and D2,
D3.
D3 arm. So he's kind of not so close that he could hear the conversation, but close enough that if you two turn around, you can see the Wookiee kind of following behind you.
Yeah.
Be that as it may, it takes you a bit for all the people who are walking to make it back to the village. Ash, you make it back to the village first because you're flying. And you're dropping off the villagers. Most of them are in pretty good shape. I mean, they didn't get too far with these particular villagers, beating them up or what have you. They're not hurt. They're not overly injured. That's the word I'm looking for. Salwa then turns and looks at you as you're watching the villagers get off and goes, "You looked troubled. Why? I mean, we won the battle."
Yeah.
I hear a but in your voice.
Just, I don't know.
Mm.
Doesn't feel that way.
Why doesn't it feel that way? I mean, we completely routed the enemy. The person that has been tormenting this village was taken care of. What's the finality, I might add?
That is true.
I dare say it. I did good, and of course she brings up her fingers and puts on the quotation marks. She's a Sith. She doesn't do good, and you know this, Ash.
Yeah.
This is the first time that she actually thought of somebody else other than herself, which is unusual.
Yeah.
I mean, for her, it's unusual because she's Sith. She should be fueled with anger and all this other stuff and do things, for her own gain. And this time she did do things for her own gain. I mean, it was for her own gain because, she got to explore her power, but she was actively defending a village or getting people back that were taken from this village. So it's weird.
Yeah.
So she is looking at you. I mean, with an eye cocked and all that other wonderful stuff. So, what do you do? You say anything to her, or are you being silent? What do you want to do?
I don't know.
You don't know. Okay. You just continue to look thoughtful. I would have.
Yeah, trying to think about how to say things, basically.
Yeah. Okay. That's fair. About this time, I am going to. Maybe also forgot to pull out her dice.
.exe got dice.
Yes, I forgot dice.
It's okay.
Ooh, I forgot dice.
I also forgot my dice. They're over there. On my dresser.
Don't worry about it. Pull out that. What time? Damn. thing. Good bet. Let's see. Who makes it back to the village first? Rose. Those two. Rags. Okay. Actually, the first person to make it back to the village is Rose. You see the ship. You see the villagers being off coming down the ramp. Most of them are extremely happy to be back in the village. Some of them are mentioning the fact that their house is gone, or their shop is gone, or insert something is gone.
Rose also
Here.
knows that this isn't the first time this village has been completely destroyed, and that the village will most likely be rebuilt in like a day or two.
Oh yeah. But I mean, it's just the surprise. It's just one of the village goes, "What? That is the third time my kebab shop has been razed to the ground." You know, just kind of those explanations as you're coming back into the village. Which, to be fair, and that does kind of bring you out of your thoughtfulness, Rose, and puts a very small smile on your face, hearing some of these things being said, even though you know that the village is going to be rebuilt. So what do? You see the villagers safe and sound. Rose.
I'm going to head to my hut.
Okay.
The village kind of knows what I look like and all that,
Yes.
so I'm not going to put up my hood or anything.
Okay, that's fair.
I'm kind of not stopping.
Okay.
Unless someone actively tries to stop me. I'm pretty sure the villagers did saw what I did, by the way. Like, they saw... Like, the cage was see-through, or it was like, you could see into...
There were bars on it. Give me a second. I've got to find my D20s. They happen to be my D20s. D20s. Where art thou? Oh, come on. Ah, there's my D20s. Haha. I'm going to say about of them saw what you did. The one half saw what you did. The other half, which included your parents and your brother, did not.
By the way, I'm not hiding the fact I am a Force user from the village. Like, that is how I do my healing and all that.
Right.
Like,
Right.
the village most likely knows I am a Force user of some kind.
Yes. Yes.
Just making that clear.
Yeah. They know.
All right.
So you're going to make a beeline to your hut?
Yeah, just walking. Most likely people are going to go to my hut to seek treatment, you know?
And you'd like to be in your hut so then you can receive them. Is that the thinking?
It gives me something to do.
Okay, that's fair.
Keeps me from fiddling with the 2 lightsabers that I have. I'd rather not fiddle with them until I have a chance to talk to my sister.
Good point. Although you do see your sister trying to engage into a conversation with Ash up at the top of the gameplay of the Violet Thorn. It doesn't look like she's being too successful.
Isn't Violet Thorn?
That's not the name of the ship. It's called the Crescent Dawn.
Yeah, but the Violet Thorn, I thought was the ship that you guys were using.
No, we were using.
Okay,
the
never mind.
ship, not Mistral's.
Okay, yeah, Mistral's is still
Orbiting.
orbiting. Okay, that's fair. So it was your ship.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
It doesn't matter. The scene is still the same. It's
Yeah,
two people standing up at the top of the gangplank, and one of them is trying to engage the other one in conversation. It doesn't look like it's going well. And let's see. Yeah, she's focused all on trying to have this conversation if she doesn't see you walk past. So that's you. The next person to show up is Duke, D3, and Kevin, yeah, and the Wookiee. Yeah, that's the next little group that shows up. So you see the village.
Yep.
You hear the this time when you come in, it's a small family, and they're going. You hear the chocolate. So does this mean we get to rebuild our house? Because if we get to rebuild our house, that means I get to change the color of my room. I hate blue.
And Duke looks raises a kind of like a eyebrow or whatever the equivalent of a Twi'lek eyebrow would be. And he looks at D3 and says, "Maybe we should help them rebuild their lives. We can do
D3
some good in with the darkness that is surrounding us today."
D3 looks at you and goes, "Very good, sir. Where should we start?"
Go around and start asking the civilians if they'd like to collect any supplies from the rubble, organize them in a separate pile outside their abodes, and then begin collecting supplies from the ship for reconstruction with the villagers, and help them rebuild their lives, their livelihoods.
Very good, sir. And you see him. He's not calling you master. He's calling you sir this time. You see him go off. You see the ship. You see the two people who are trying to have a conversation.
Yep.
Doesn't look like it's working all that well. What do? Do you walk up? Do you?
Duke's actually gonna walk up and, with D3 to the ship, and, he's getting supplies and starting up the quote-unquote industrial fabricators
Okay.
on board.
And Ash, you see Duke walk up and walk into the ship.
Into the cargo bay,
Into the cargo bay. What do you do?
I'm gonna give him a nod.
He nods, looks at you, and says, hopefully she flew decently for you.
With me acting as co-pilot, it flew wonderfully, says Salwa.
Excellent.
That was even before you could get a word out, Ash. She just...
As Duke goes over to a wall panel and starts programming a very large piece of machinery.
Okay. So the last group to show up is Rags, the mom, the dad, and the brother. And they come into the village. Rags looks around and goes, "Oh, well, I mean, you have a wonderful, wonderful village. I mean, it's beautiful. I mean, I thought that when we first landed, other than it, it'd been, shot up to pieces. You guys will be okay, right?" And the mom that had been talking to her nods. And then she stops one of the other villagers, bends down and asks a question. And this particular villager points in a particular direction. And Hedda looks at her husband and her child and notes that you see, where did you stash the little sister? Can you guys remember? Because you put her somewhere.
My hut.
Was she put in your hut? I thought she was put on a ship.
Because if I remember right,
That is true. I think she was put on the violent form.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Yeah, I think
Alright.
we had them all on Duke's ship.
Yeah.
You had them all on Duke's ship?
Yeah, the Crescent Dawn.
On the Crescent Dawn? Okay. That's fair. So yeah, the last person to walk past you, Duke, is the little sister, the 8-year-old.
Yep.
And you can see she comes down, she looks, really upset and moody, and then she sees the mom, the dad, and the brother. She screams a happy scream and bolts down the gangplank. She is going to do a massive tackle hug to her family. The family is now reunited. You see this happy scene. You and Sawa. Duke doesn't see it because Duke is
Back turned to the. He saw her
Yeah.
exit the air, like the bulkhead door that slides back and forth into the cargo bay and then down the gangplank. But when he hears the child screaming with glee,
Yep.
he cannot resist putting a smile on his face while he's working, and his hair tentacles at the very edges just kind of go up like a smile, curving up at the very end as they're kind of just waving back and forth in the breeze.
That's fair. Ash, you see this and you can't the doom the gloom that you were feeling about the battle that you felt like you won but you lost something, like your soul. You see this and it restores a little bit of that back.
I'm gonna bring a little smile to his face as well.
Salwa also takes in this. You hear her sigh. I've got to get back to my own family. I've been away too long.
Yeah.
All this time trying to find a sister, which I found. And now traveling with you. Again, she puts up her fingers. Do-gooders. Something has changed. I don't know what.
Yeah, the Force is weird like that sometimes.
Yes. It is.
I think one of the things is that sitting there helping everyone, they're all safe now, but then my dad's still out there in the galaxy, and Empire probably has him in their sights right now. 'Cause after that run-in with the Emperor's hand.
Yes, that particular Emperor's hand. They're known for their tenacity, and they're also, from what I hear, they're also known for getting rogue Sith who don't do what the Emperor
Yeah.
wants them to do, and I am firmly also in that camp since I am also not doing what the Emperor wants me to do.
Yeah. And then, of course, Duke's family is also in danger, and it's like,
And don't forget about Rags. I mean, Rags is the reason why we're all here. Rags
Yeah.
is very much in demand, and we don't know why.
yeah, that is true. Yeah.
I mean, do you know why Rags is so special?
No.
Mm.
Yeah.
And about this point, you see the little family who's been, chatting. It's like a family that hasn't seen each other in like 6 weeks.
Yeah.
This particular set of 4 start moving off in the direction of Rose's shack. You just gotta see them moving off. Rags, on the other hand, watches them go, and she comes up the gangplank, and she sees the 2 of you. Now, I don't know whether to feel happy and good, or just a little bit perturbed about what we just did. I mean, I didn't participate in that fight at all. I was trying to get the villagers out of their predicament. I think you were there with me, Ash,
Yeah.
on that particular bit. I had nothing to do with that fight.
Yeah.
I really
yeah,
don't want Rose yelling at me again. Once was enough. I'm going to try to stay out of fights as much as possible, so I can, heal and be me, which apparently being me is a problem.
Yeah, why is the Empire so interested in you?
I don't know. I mean, other than I'm, adorable and cute, and that she kind of smiles. I have these abilities that are not refined. I mean, they're not refined. I mean, I throw lightning out of my fingers for Pete's sake.
Yeah.
Right. But at the same time, I can heal somebody. How do those energies work?
Yeah.
It shouldn't.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I honestly don't know. Being chased by Mistral, which she actually succeeded in getting me. Being chased by whoever runs her, and now by an Emperor's hand.
Yeah. The Inquisitors were bad enough, but yeah.
Well, I mean, this is an Emperor's hand. I mean, I've heard really scary stories about them. I mean, really scary stories. They're not good people to know.
No.
Hopefully, we will be a little bit more prepared when it happens again. I doubt it, but I'm hoping.
Yeah.
I am hoping. I want to talk to Rose, but I think I'm going to let her family go and talk to her first. Because
Yeah.
right now, too many people over there is probably going to overwhelm our friend. So I am, and I can do nothing to help them rebuild that. I mean, if you two want to go and help, you two can. I think I'm going to sit here on the gangplank and watch the festivities. I mean, what else am I going to do?
Yeah.
I'll stay out of trouble, and then I won't get hurt, so Rose doesn't yell at me again.
Sounds like a good idea. So I
And-
think we all need some time.
That's
to...
That's how Rose falls to the dark side. It's just finally snapping at Rags.
Yeah.
I know. So Rags kind of walks up to the top of the gangplank and sits down, and she's gonna watch. Yeah, she's gonna watch.
Honestly, I think we all need some time to process what happened.
Oh yeah, I mean I'll do that, but I'll do that back on the Violet Thorn because that's where all of my stuff is.
'Cause yeah, like you say, it's like we won, but something just doesn't feel right.
Yeah. But I mean, after seeing that lovely thing between reuniting the small with her family, I mean that restored something. So
There's that.
but I'm going to sit here, and if you guys want to go help, go help. If you want to do something else, you don't have to. I mean, it's up to you. I mean, I'm not your mother or nor your sister or. And she smiles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess may as well go out, help out. Give me something to do to distract from what happened.
Everybody's going to be doing something to distract what happened. This is lovely.
And Ash will probably help use the force to help clear debris and whatnot.
Okay. And Salwa's going to do the same. She's helping some of the other people. Again, out of character because normally she wouldn't do this. But she's actively helping somebody, rebuild or clearing the rubble away around a storefront that's been destroyed. So she's helping that person. You're helping somebody else, I'm assuming.
Duke is fabricating parts for houses.
Yeah, Duke and D3 are helping other people.
Yeah.
The camera moves back to Rose. And Rose hears a knock on their hut door, I guess.
Yeah.
Yes. Yep.
It's open.
The door opens, and there's your family. The family that raised you. Coming in. You see Heta, your mom. You see Coben, your dad. You see Vozo, which is a brother, and then you see Basha. And they come in, and Hedda speaks first. She comes up to you and goes, "Thank you for rescuing us."
It is no problem.
Are you all right?
I honestly don't know.
So, what is wrong? I mean, the last time we heard from you was that you had gone back to your hut. And when we showed up the next day, your hut was ransacked. And it looked like you had...
They seriously ransacked my hut after they hit me over the head in the middle of the street. How did no one understand that I was bloody kidnapped at this point is beyond me at this point. Literally, broad daylight, middle of the street. You would think the only town's healer is someone that they would keep an eye on.
I mean, it had been a bit between attacks. And we thought that the bandits had, largely left us alone after, pillaging everything that we had. We did inquire who took you. Turns out that it was a Gungan. Actually, it was a couple of Gungans.
I already know that much, but
Yes. Well, we didn't. That's the reason why we were inquiring. Why they took you instead of anybody else in the village? Just, it doesn't make any sense. And
from what I understand, it's because of my exotic features, but it's neither here nor there.
exotic features, we've never noticed them. And when she says that, she has a smile on her face.
I roll my eyes.
You brought some interesting friends with you, however. I mean, 2 Twi'leks, a pure-blooded Sith, and, well, you also have a human, and then whatever that small creature, the small one named Rags, who had a very interesting conversation with me.
Oh, yes, that one. I kind of like rub my temples a bit.
You would.
the amount of the size of their medical chart alone is enough to fill my hut twice.
Oh, really?
Really? They were more traveling companions than true friends, to be honest.
The way that Rags talked, she considers you a friend.
They pretty much consider everybody on the ship a friend.
Well, I mean, it's a quality to be admired. To have somebody consider you a friend, whether you're a friend or not.
Yes, but it's also a weakness that can be exploited.
True.
By the way, I like to state I was on one of my tables. I'm putting out all the medical equipment I'm going to need when actual patients come in.
Yeah.
Because I don't think my family is super hurt. Are they?
Nah. They've got minor scrapes and bruises. Something that can be healed rather easily. I mean, it's Band-Aids.
What's also on the table is the 2 lightsabers.
Yeah. And
Now, I will state one other thing. The Sith Pureblood is not a friend. They are apparently my sister, my biological one. My back is turned as I say that, getting the medical instruments ready. I'm not trying to hide it, but I just say it kind of casually.
Okay. Your family, your back is turned. You cannot see the reaction.
I can probably feel it.
Oh yeah, you can feel it. It's surprise. But your mom is the one that's doing most of the talking. Really? Well, I mean, that would make sense. When we found you, and we did find you, you were the only one left on this planet. I mean, looking the way that you do. So it would make sense that your real family would want to try to find you. Not that we're not your real family. I mean, we took you in and we raised you and made sure that, you had a roof over your head and nourishment and all that wonderful things that families do. So how do you feel about having an actual biological sister?
Apparently, I have a family too, like a biological one, I mean.
Hmm. Does that make you feel good?
Honestly, I don't know.
Okay.
They, in most likelihood, would disagree with my life choices.
The fact that you're here and being a healer?
Perhaps.
Hmm.
Or maybe it's the fact that I truly want to be a what did they call it back on that world? A pop idol. That was my attempt of a joke, like Rose's attempt of a joke.
It was a good one. I love it. You hear your mother kind of giggle, and then her eyes fall on the two lightsabers. You got these from the leader that had been tormenting us.
Yes, he is dead.
I see.
So is pretty much the rest of the bandits in that camp too.
So we shouldn't have to worry about any more attacks.
Possibly.
Okay. So does this mean that you are not going to be staying in the village any longer?
I am unsure. There is a possibility, but I am not sure where I would go. What I would do.
How about you trying to find your real family? I mean, you always have a family here because we will love you no matter what you decide. But aren't you a bit curious about the family that you don't know about?
Rose kind of shrugs at that.
Okay,
To be honest,
that's fair.
Not particularly worried about that.
Okay.
At the current moment, what's the best way to say this?
Carefully.
At the current moment, I got a lot of things to learn. Most likely, I don't think I will be staying in the village, but for how long, I don't know. now that it's safe and you guys won't get raided every other week, I could leave and come back in maybe, I don't know, a few years' time. The only issue is the village will be without a healer.
Oh, I wouldn't say that. They won't be without their strongest healer, that is true. But we have healers in the village.
Do you mean old man Jenkins, the guy who wants to put maggots in every single wound?
He is one, yes. Oh, man, Jenkins. Nice Scooby-Doo reference.
Yeah, but I'm expecting the population to be cut by maybe half before I get back.
He is
Right.
not the only healer we have, and he's also not the only one that actually knows what they're doing. He likes to stuff weird things and wounds that aren't supposed to be there.
Oh, do you mean Billy No Arms? You know, it's kind of hard to do his job with no arms.
You're coming up with these names just off the top of your head. Jeez, I'm a Pete.
Or what about Tony the Weasel? You know, you guys haven't found him. He's been in hiding ever since the space mob came by looking for him. And by God, don't tell me you're talking about Dr. White. I mean, literally, he bleached his entire fur to be pitch white. Seriously, the medical opinions about most of the villagers here is quite, you know.
We have others. I mean, we have Frollo. I mean, yes, she looks a little bit weird, but she does know her stuff.
She became a healer after eating a bowl of cereal, and her cereal they thought their cereal was a god telling them for a higher purpose.
Granted. But that doesn't change the fact that she is a healer and a good one at that.
Alright. I can see that you guys clearly don't want me.
I didn't.
I start packing my tools.
She puts a hand on you. I did not say that.
Maybe.
I just said that since we're not being raided every other week, as you've just pointed out, that you have the freedom to leave. We're not making you leave.
I'm joking with you. I understand that I can leave. It's just right now I don't know if there's a good reason for me to leave.
Well, it looks like you're going to be busy with some of the other people in the village. Some of them were seriously hurt. But your father and I, and your siblings, wanted to make sure that you were all right. You're still a part of our family.
I understand that. And thank you.
Your mom leads in for a hug.
I give them a hug.
You give them all a hug? I mean, you're so much bigger than them.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, okay.
I give them a hug and then politely shoo them out of the hut because,
Okay.
you know, medical needs.
Okay.
I like to state I'd probably help the villagers as best I can, but I do want to talk to my biological sister.
Okay.
I'm only specifying that because I forgot her name.
Sala.
I want to talk to Sala, but
Okay.
Yeah, we can move on to other people if you want.
Okay. Well, considering I don't see a Kenny or an RT, where is he? RT? RT? RT?
I'm here.
Oh, good. Your camera went off.
Yeah, I know. I am.
You're fiddling?
Yeah, with something.
With something?
Also, I'm also gonna go up and eat. So I'm gonna be like AFK because I haven't had lunch yet.
Okay.
But I'll be like I'll be like in chat and just text you guys what I'm gonna be doing if you want my character to do something.
Okay. Then we'll move to Ash since you're going to be AFK for a bit.
Yeah.
Oh, there you are.
Yeah, I just got back from like checking something. It's not here yet, but yeah.
Okay.
But I have to eat, so I'll be in chat.
All right. If I've got any questions, I'll make sure I direct them to you, Duke.
Yes, please. Thank you.
Okay. All right. So, Ash, you are busy helping the village. What are you doing? I mean, are you talking to them, or are you just helping? What are you doing?
Probably helping move rubble and
Okay.
stuff
All right.
with the force.
Okay. Do.
Other than that, not a whole lot I can really think of.
Okay. I don't know if I want to put this dice into the in dice jail or get a different dice.
Dice not behaving.
Yeah, no. Oh, that's better. That's a lot better. Roll me a perception check.
All right. The perception's under there, so that's a plus.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
21.
Okay, yeah, you don't see this, so and now starts the spooky. Let's see, 15 plus, yeah, that's a 21. Does that hit?
21.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of figured. All right. 2, 2, 4.
Like I could use deflection, but unless well, no,
No,
20.
you did not see this, so you cannot use your reaction.
I do have alert.
Which means you can't be surprised.
Yeah.
Isn't that what that means? Okay.
But even if I use deflection and maxed, my base AC is 13.
Yeah, this
So
went way over.
on
Yeah,
an
this one.
8,
Yeah, this one went way over that.
I think it will match, but even then, I think it's meet or beat for attack rolls anyway.
Okay, so that is 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 plus. Take 20 points of psychic damage.
Ouch.
Are we? Yeah. Oh yeah. Something just hit you.
Yeah. I am going to stop what I'm doing
Mm-hmm.
and activate Foresight and try
Okay.
and see what I can see.
This is what you see. I need to see if I can actually get a description of this. Give me a second. Uh, there we go. Okay. Yeah. Um. So what you see is a you can see through it is a person made up of dark side force.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Force Ghost.
Mm-hmm. It looks at you. It's about the same height as you, same build.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And what do you want?
It doesn't say anything back. It looks at you. You could see the eyes kind of doing its glowing thing. Yeah. Yes, ouch. Uh, and it's going to come for you again.
Okay.
Let's see here. That is a 21.
The hit?
That hits.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That's 16 points of psychic damage.
There's 16.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't happening anywhere near me, is it?
You're still at your hut. Although
Yeah.
something will happen to you in just a minute. So what do you do, Ash? This is kind of a one-on-one kind of a thing here.
Do I recognize the Force Ghost at all?
Let's see here. What?
Hmm.
You do.
No.
It's you.
Uh, and the Force Ghost, which means it's incorporeal, which means physical attacks won't do anything.
That's not necessarily true, but okay.
Just trying to think. Uh,
Do 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 do.
Trying to think.
I will say this. This is a ghost. This is a spirit. So so you technically can do things to it.
Yeah. Um.
I'm going to let's see if she sees.
I'm probably gonna head out away from the village.
You gonna try to lead it away?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, she sees it. She definitely sees it. Not that she's gonna be able to.
Mostly so that anything I end up doing doesn't
Right.
freak out the villagers.
That's fine. While you're leading this particular spirit out of the village, oh yeah, let's I need a description of this. Do 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 do. Doop-a-doo. Doop-a-doop-a-doo, doop-a-doop-a-doo, doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. Okay, yeah. For poor Rose.
Uh,
This is gonna be interesting. Rose, you're getting ready for your first
Patient.
patient, and a woman comes in, head down. I actually need to know what this particular person looks like.
Considering my village is all one species, is she the same species?
No, she is not. Hmm. Just I tried to find a picture of what this particular individual looks like. No.
Oh god. Oh god.
Sorry,
Ah.
I had to rejoin because of the timeout error.
God, could you please turn down the volume of that when you pop back in?
Let me just actually just straight up disable it because that's I
Thank
feel like that's
you.
obnoxious. Sorry about that. Would that be under voice and audio settings? That thing. Disable.
Yeah. Okay. Damn.
Sorry about that.
Oh. Okay. Sorry.
And now back to finishing my food.
Yes. Yeah, what okay, I'm gonna go back up to the top of this particular little article and see if I can find a damn description of what this particular person looks like. Okay. You see a female about 5'9", golden hair,
Do we get
Gray
a
eye-
picture?
gray eyes. Yeah, right. A picture.
Going to ask this: are they wearing Inquisitor outfit?
No. This particular one is not wearing an Inquisitor's outfit. This one is actually, let's see. Wearing a long, I want to say a long coat with a very deep V-neck, boots. Yeah. Just kind of, yeah. So no, this is not this is not an Inquisitor.
And how can I help you?
Help is such a interesting word. She purrs.
How can I assist you today?
Well, let's see here. Really? Okay. Damn. That's why she's such a high level. She smiles. And I want you to make me a charisma saving throw.
All right, just 1 second.
Yep.
Charisma save, right?
Yep.
Charisma save.
Can you guys see the overlay, or is the stream cut out?
We can't see it.
I can see it.
Well,
Okay, that's really weird on my end. So all I see is a black screen now on my phone. Okay, there we go. So it's just updated.
Yeah.
What's the roll command for this again?
Which bot?
Just either of the bots.
Right.
Give me a few moments to finish putting away my plates and stuff because I was interrupted by the cutout of the stream. Sorry, guys.
Okay.
All right.
I'll be back after that.
Okay.
I have a dice roll on my phone. I'll just use that.
Okay.
And you said it was a charisma save, right?
Yep.
So I get +7 to that.
+7. Damn. Okay.
It's one of my proficient saves.
Okay.
25.
Okay. Well, you don't fail it. You feel that she tries to do something to you. It doesn't work.
You can at least take me out to dinner before you try to probe my mind. You know that, right?
I was not probing your mind. Okay, let's see here. Keegan smiles at you. Now make me a dexterity saving throw. As I pull up more dice. Not that one.
Hey, DM, does a natural 20 pass?
Lee Maird!
Because I would like to flip onto the table, grab my lightsabers.
Hang on. You can certainly do that, and I'll let you do that. But, just give me a second. Let's see. That's, okay. 2, let's see. That's a 5.
It is just a 20,
10.
though. Like, I don't have anything in dexterity.
Don't worry about it. No. You, honestly, don't worry about it. Let's see. That's, 12. 22, 23, 24. You take 12 points of lightning damage. And as a part of that, it's you flipping up and grabbing your lightsabers, but you do get hit by what she just threw at you, which was some force lightning at you.
Isn't the rule that if you crit a save like that, you take no damage? Is that a...
No, according to what I just read, it's if you succeed, you take half.
All right.
So yeah. So what do you do? Rose, you've just been attacked. Twice.
All right.
Oh, behave, RTE.
Let's see. So, they don't have any weapons out, right? This was just purely wibbity wobbity moving the hands.
Yeah, they do not have. Yeah, they don't have a weapon currently out. Not that. I don't want to do that. Boy.
All right.
Yes.
I'm going to cast Rebuked. I assume they are a dark side alignment.
Yes, they are.
All right.
Oh, this is gonna be
Does a 19 hit?
Give me a second. I'm gonna write down something. Yes, it does.
Okay, so we're level 11, so this
Mhm.
increases by. So this is 3 dice.
Mm-hmm.
It's a D12.
Mm-hmm.
21 points of force damage.
Okay.
Then,
So how much force damage? 21?
yeah, 21. It's an attack, not a save, so they don't get the save. And
That's
then, basically, with what I'm also going to cast a bonus action at will force power called Wall Run. So basically, what's going to happen is after flipping over, I'm going to grab my lightsaber, hit my wall with my feet, using the force to repel myself towards them, and hit them with rebuke, and then I like to tumble out of my place and start running down the street.
Okay, I'll let you do that first bit, which you already did. I mean, you did damage. I am now going to make you roll. Let's see.
Understand, I do have wall run and other abilities such as it to give me this mobility.
Oh yes. Wow. Oh yes. The
And it is a bonus action.
for sure. I want you to also roll me in acrobatics. All right.
Okay. Acrobatics, it's just plus 0. 16.
I will let you do it because the way you described that was so cool.
Basically, what I'm doing is I'm gonna lead, just for like a moment. I'm just gonna lead them to the middle of town,
Okay.
where it's way more open than my cramped little hut.
Yep. Okay. Okay.
I don't know what action it is to light up a lightsaber, so I'm not gonna do that yet.
I'm going to I'm going to make the two combatants currently roll me initiatives, and then I'm going to roll for these two individuals. Initiatives.
The initiative roll for me.
Yep.
Oh, that's not good. I got 5.
See, oddly enough, so did the other person. Okay, so Ash has 25. Roll for the other one. Oh well, I absolutely adore that. 16 and hold on. Okay, so that is had a 9. What is your dex modifier, Rose?
Plus 0.
Okay, so this particular.
So they most likely would go
First.
yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much for telling me. Oy. All right. So and you're back. Cool. You'll get involved.
I was doing something quickly for my alumni association because I got like a special like nationwide honors invitation.
Cool. I will deal with you in just a minute because you're going to see this in just a minute.
Okay.
So we are up at the top of the initiative order, which is Ash.
Mm-hmm.
Ash, you are leading your particular individual away from the village. Yes.
Yep.
All right. It is following you. So I'm assuming your thing is to move and dash, or just move.
I think this turn. I think
Ooh,
it'll
and-
be move and dodge this turn.
Move and dodge. Okay. Or set up for dodging.
Yeah.
Okay. Wunderbar. It is now its turn. Let's see, what is it going to do? Okay. Ash,
Yeah.
roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom, huh?
Wisdom. Yes, yes. That was
3, 14.
holy merd. Okay.
But 6.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Nice. Okay, you take +3. Let's see, that's you take 5 points of psychic damage, but you're not stunned. Oh, lovely. And it attacks you and then it follows you. Now it's this individual's turn. So you two are she is following you out of the hut. Right?
Yeah.
Yep, okay. Let's see, what is she going to do? She could definitely do. Well, she can do that if she knows where you're going, but she doesn't, so she's not going to. What is she going to do?
You know, less of a cramped space, you know?
Yeah. Make a. See, that's a 60-foot. Yep, that is. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution? That's
Uh,
me.
I know.
17? Because I get +1, I roll 16.
Give me a second. Well, now. Oh, that's not the thing that I was looking at. That's the thing I was looking at. Ooh. This isn't going to bode well. Oh, God. No, this is not going to bode well for you. Let's see, that is 10, 22.
Did I fail?
You failed.
All right.
10, 22.
Nice to know that I need to roll higher than 17.
Yes, you do. 22, 26, 7, 28, 29. Woof. You take 30 points of force damage and you're knocked prone.
Okay.
Yep.
My turn?
It is now your turn.
I first have my movement to get up.
Yep. What do you do? Let's see. She has that many. She just used that.
I cast heal on myself at 5th level.
Okay.
So let's see, that's 1 extra d8 per. So that is 5d8 plus my force casting ability, which is 5.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and also my
So was that a bonus action that you
Uh,
just took, or was that your action?
oh, that was my action. Hold on.
Okay.
And I also get 2 plus the powers level, which at this point would be plus an extra 7. Okay, I get back a total of 38 HP.
Holy freaking crap! Howie? Well, no, it's not an owie for you, but that's a Healy for you. It's just wow.
Seriously, dear, you have to try harder if you really want to impress me. I have seen a lot of things in my time out.
He gives you a smile.
Oh, it's a he?
She.
Oh. For once, I thought that we actually had a male villain.
Nope. No, you do not. You don't have a male villain. The one that Ash is going up is definitely male.
Also,
Yes.
I'd like to ask, as a
Yes.
bonus action, can I ignite, because it's an interaction to ignite a lightsaber, can I use my bonus action to ignite both of them at the same time?
Yes.
Zoom.
And all of a sudden we all hear the intones of
I may not know how to use these, but that makes me more dangerous than you to me.
That is true. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Yes, I just said 10. And I was pulling out dice. Be afraid. Be very afraid. Ahem. Okay. At this point, Duke, I want you to roll me a perception check. And actually, I'm going to have Rags also roll a perception check. And Salwa.
Perception for my guy is.
The perception. Ooh. Okay, she doesn't see this. Or she doesn't notice this right away. I'm going to have. Yeah, oh boy, this is going to be interesting.
He sees nothing. That's an 8. His perception is 0. Modifier.
Well, okay. This is going to be interesting. Ooh, I've got one more. I've got one more individual.
The DM is getting tired of the healer shit, so they send the main villain to fight the healer.
The Wookiee notices. The 2 Force people do not. Or the 3 Force people do not. I'll give you a chance in just a minute. Let me go ahead and roll.
D3 needs to roll sensor scan.
The sensor scan is not. Well, yes, roll a sensor scan.
And what are we noticing?
They're noticing. Those 2 individuals are noticing what's going on happening in
Oh,
the
right.
village.
Permission to
Okay.
use
Yeah.
my technology intelligence score from my sheet for D3.
Okay.
Just to make it easier on you.
That would be nice.
Correct.
Yep.
Yes, that is correct. Okay. I want to make sure I'm rolling the right amount of dice.
Yes, I know.
14
Holy
from D3.
14.
Technology scan.
Okay. D3 is going to notice the woman, but not notice the
Okay.
thing that Ash is
yeah.
fighting.
And D3 goes.
And D3 goes, fat. Also kind of poking Duke a little bit. Poke, 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 poke.
Duke looks over. Intruder.
Yeah, you turn around and you see a woman let's see. A woman with gold hair. What did I? Pooey.
Okay.
Come on. Ah.
So, GM, how mad would you be if I just kill your villain?
It would depend on how quickly you do that.
No, legit. Like, would you actually be upset because
Oh, there it is.
I don't want to do it if the whole plan is to kidnap me and all that for another story arc or something
No.
like that.
No, this is purely for horror things. Yeah, golden hair and gray eyes, and it's a female about 5'9".
Yep.
Oh fuck, they're short.
Yeah,
I'm
they're
getting-
short.
Duke
I'm getting my
gestures,
ass kicked by a munchkin.
Duke gestures to the individual and says, D3, do your thing.
Roger, Roger.
At which point, that is the cue for him to go into that specific protocol.
Yeah. All right.
And let me just pull up those stats because I remember sending them to you.
Mm.
Let me just go scrolling through the army of that we described. Search. Yeah. I'm looking at how much damage this thing deals when he goes into this mode. Okay.
Mm.
Yep. I'm gonna DM you the just so that you remember.
Yeah. What are you doing?
He's ordering Duke to go. I mean, not Duke's. D3 to go basically deal with this individual.
Okay, so I need you to roll me a initiative.
Yes.
That's right. Camden was right. 15.
All right, there we go. There's the stats for that.
All right. Let's see
Um,
here.
and now I need to roll for initiative for this thing. So, finish mark. 1d20.
Is that you with the 14?
That's based on that's me. Yes, that's me.
Okay.
That's based on my stats for D3. So D3 detected that roll last.
No. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was D3's roll based on my stats and my character. So they don't have D3 statted up properly.
Okay.
And now you want me to roll initiative, which is that.
Uh-huh.
Uh, Well, that's not gonna work because that's too many numbers together. So, 20. Sorry. That's a
Oof.
9. Oof. Big oof.
Oof. Oh god. Okay. What is your I'm gonna go to this. What is your dexterity modifier?
Dexterity modifier is +3.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's not the greatest.
No, but 9 and then okay. I've gotta move. I had to rewrite this and I might have to rewrite it again. So let's see. S9 Duke 9 C A D 5 and then Rose 5. Okay. Okay. We go back up to the top. And that. Ash, it is your turn. What are you doing? Ash? Evil.
Sorry, had my mic muted.
That's fine.
Yeah. Am I out of the village now?
Yes, you are out of the village.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna ignite my lightsaber and
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try and use rebuke.
Okay. Go for it.
That is.
See. 153 and
19 to hit.
Whoa, okay.
And then I assume it's dark aligned.
It is.
Okay, so
Most likely 3d12, because I just used it earlier too.
yeah. Yeah.
Go ahead.
12 because we are 11.
Mm-hmm.
18 total.
Damn. Okay. It is now Camden's turn. Now this is going to be interesting. Let's see. He does not see the thing that you're fighting. I guess it's a spirit, not a something physical he can see. But he can see the lady that Rose is fighting.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see here. Yeah, he is. He's going to do the Wookiee yell and start doing unarmed strikes on this particular individual. Wow. Yeah. Let me just see something. No, not that. And oh, yeah. This is you. Rose, you see the Wookiee coming up behind her. You know, doing the Wookiee yell, and coming in with a punch. It hits her. It does no damage to her.
My Wookiee friend, you made things more complicated by being there. Oh well, you'll just have to suffer the consequences.
It is now that one's turn. Let's see. All right. What is it left? Well, actually, I need to roll that first. See if I get that back. I do not. Good.
Don't worry, people. This is all part of the rehabilitation plan. As you can see, there has been so far 100% success rate. I look over to my sister.
Your sister hasn't noticed yet, so yeah, give me a minute. That's 21 to hit you, Ash.
How dare you hit Ash?
I hit Ash.
How dare you?
Ash.
For that, the GM will be lying in a pile of ash.
Oh, that was terrible. Did you hear me? 21?
Yep,
Does that hit? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Is Ash anywhere near me, out of curiosity? Am I close to Ash so I can heal him?
Ash is actually, when you were coming into town, when
He was
someone
leaving.
fell, he was leaving.
God damn it, Ash. I can't heal you if you're dead. Well, I can. It's just a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
That is.
You're going to get the rags treatment if I have to bring you back to life.
Oh dear. Let's see. That is 16 plus 3. That is
Another 19.
a 19 points of psychic damage. By the way, what is your hit points right at the moment?
9.
Oh, okay.
Ash, I swear to God, if I have to bring you back from dead, I'll do it, but I'll be a very upset Rose.
You'll be funny.
I could use some help over here.
I don't know where the fuck you are!
I love it. Duke, it is now your turn along with D3.
Yeah, Duke is going
Duke,
to...
okay, Duke, you see 2 going on. You see the fight that's going on with Ash. You see the it looks suspiciously like Ash, but made all of dark
energy.
You also see the female that's fighting Rose at the moment.
Yeah.
What do you do?
He said, well, as his free action, he's going to say to D3, take care of the blonde one. I'll take care of the other. And D3 is probably going to look over him and like, the other? Don't worry about it.
The other, huh? Yeah.
And he's going to ignite his lightsaber and...
Okay, so we're going to have you go first and then D3.
Yes.
Okay.
That's fair.
So we'll do it in that order.
Yep.
So, Duke, you see the dark entity. What do you do?
Okay, so can I do this on a creature? It is considered a creature, right? That you can see within range.
Yes.
Do I want to do... Yeah, I feel like this is important to do this.
Mhm.
Casting that. Just gonna burn through a lot of action.
Mhm.
For my action, I'm going to activate reveal Shadow Point.
Okay. What does it
Is
do?
the target within 60 feet of me?
It's within 60 feet of you.
Okay, for a minute of concentration. You focus on a creature or target within range and gain
Mhm.
uncanny insight on its defenses and capabilities through your focus and through the force. The target must make a charisma saving throw.
Okay.
On a failed save, you gain advantage on all attack rolls against the target, and it has disadvantage on all attack rolls against you for the duration of this effect.
All right. So I just rolled the charisma.
Yep.
That is a 17.
What is my what is it against? It's against my
It should be written on there. It should be under your force casting.
force casting, and this is a one universal, so yeah, they beat it. It's a
Yeah, I thought so.
So on a successful save, I still have advantage for the next attack
Okay.
Against the target creature, and it
All right.
has disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes against me.
Okay.
Once both attacks are completed, the effect ends.
All right. So you have advantage on it. So are you going to attack?
Yes, I am. I am going. Well, that takes a full action.
Oh, wait. The thing that the first thing you did.
It says casting time 1 action.
Okay, so you've done that.
So can I use my
And
bonus action to attack, or is that not a thing I can?
No,
do?
no,
Okay,
you
fair
can't.
enough. Then
So you've moved and you've done your action, and that's all you can do.
yeah. Fair.
Okay, now it's D3's turn
Yeah.
to go after the lady.
All right. D3 is going to charge up his basically it's the equivalent of an Iron Man gun arm.
Okay.
Thing. And
Go
it's basically
go
just
for
a
it.
modified blaster. Yep. So I'm gonna use my that. So he's gonna have to roll a hit. So
Mm-hmm.
first roll a hit, and then if hit, 2 damage. D20 plus hit. Plus my tech score, which is gonna be plus that. 18 to hit.
You hit.
Okay, and now we do.
Barely, but you hit.
R1. No, it's actually 4. 11 points of damage.
11.
Yes, and that is plasma damage.
Plasma damage.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. He's installed a plasma rifle into this thing.
That's fine. And that actually. Yeah, Rose, you notice that the robot has come up behind this particular woman. The robot pulls out it looks like
Its arm turns into this thing.
Well, it looks like a Mega Man blaster.
Yes.
to use a completely different IP.
Yeah.
Shoot! This actually does damage to her.
Mm-hmm. And you also notice that D3's eyes are now just like the deepest red possible.
So are you saying that earlier with the rebuke I did no damage to her?
Huh?
Earlier from the rebuke I did some damage to her. Did you say that did nothing?
No, it wasn't the... you did do damage to her.
It was just the Wookiee?
Yeah, it was just the Wookiee that didn't do any damage to her.
Alright. Well, both the Wookiee and the droid are about to face the consequences of my actions, so...
It's not your turn yet.
Yeah, I know.
It is now her turn. Let's see here. I know what she's going to do. I need I need Rose and D3 to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
And I'm also having Camden also roll.
Okay.
Oof.
Dirty 20.
A dirty 20.
19 plus 1.
That's
It's
fine.
Also, dirty 20 from D3.
Damn, the only one who didn't make it was the Wookiee. Because I rolled terribly. Granted, his constitution isn't all that great, so
20.
yeah.
Don't get in the way of an angry battle droid.
Well, these guys are still going to be taking damage.
Yes, of course. Battle droid can take damage.
Actually, we'll get to that.
Okay.
Oh my lord. Okay, so that is that. What is that? Okay, that is it here, and it here. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay. I'm gonna put this over here. Let's see. That is 10, 20, 30, 48. For the poor Wookiee. Oh, God. For Rose,
It's 24.
it's 24. And for D3, no damage whatsoever.
Yay.
Because it does not affect droids.
Yay for droids.
Yay for droids. Oh, God. Let me go ahead and do this. Poor Camden. Oh, God. Yeah, that's almost half his hit points. And that is her go. Why am I putting that? Because you've only had one. It is now yours, Rose. Do what you will.
The Wookiee's looking hurt, right?
Oh yeah, that particular whatever she decided to do. Yeah, he's hurt.
Not for long.
Kind of figured.
How dare you hurt someone within my facility? I wouldn't be laughing. This is actually going to be really sad.
Mm.
I'm going to cast Share Life because I don't have a lot of force points left because we didn't have a long rest in between doing shit.
No, we haven't.
So let me just make sure. Okay, that is D8. Oof. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna lose 28 HP.
Okay.
Then he is going to gain 2 plus 3, 5, and he's going to gain 5 plus 28, 33 HP, the Wookiee. And because of Blessed Healer, I'm going to gain 5 HP back.
So you said 33?
Yep.
Okay.
I like to state that I took 28 points of damage to heal on that.
Okay.
And as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Animate Weapon. So I throw my offhand lightsaber into the air, and it starts to dance on its own. And be our guest, be our guest, be our
Yes.
guest. And it's as a bonus action when I do this, it can immediately attack, so it will.
Okay, that's
Um,
16.
Quote unquote flanking bonus, out of curiosity.
Yes.
Okay, so I get 2d20s plus 9. Hey, that's a natural 20.
Nice.
So crits in this house for weapon attacks, we just double the dice or double the damage?
Double the dice.
Okay. And 2d8 plus my modifier. 16 points of light energy damage.
Energy damage?
No, it is force damage. The anime weapon changes the force damage.
Let's see. Okay, so you said 16?
Yep.
Okay.
And that is... I'm not in melee with this creature, right? Because it hasn't used any melee attacks. It's been using mostly range force abilities.
Right.
Can I move behind cover?
You certainly can.
Okay, I do so. And
All
that's
right.
it for my turn.
All right.
Wookie, do something! I fucking gave you like 28 of my own HP.
Thank you.
Fucking don't thank me, do something!
I like that. Do something.
Do Wookiee things.
Do Wookiee things. Yeah, I hear you.
Do Wookie things or give me back the HP.
I was gonna
All
make a Wookiee joke, but it'd be really bad, so no.
Okay, that's you, and then that's you. I think my camera went off.
Reset. I will cycle it for you. See.
Yes, you pathetic putz. What are you doing?
There we go. I cycled it.
Okay. It just decided to
Freeze.
flick off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe it was the Wookiee.
Yeah, it was not the Wookiee. Okay, so that is her. She finally notices. Damn. Okay. I mean, Ash is still going first, but she's going second.
Mhm.
Right. All right. Ash, it is your turn.
All right.
What that was okay.
I guess my max power level for stuff is level 5. I
Mm-hmm.
will do that
Mm-hmm.
and cast heal
Mm-hmm.
up at level 5.
Okay.
So that is 1d8 plus force casting plus another d8 per level.
Mm-hmm.
Level 1 spell, so 5d8 plus force casting.
Okay.
$24.
Nice. I love it.
And then I use the force power so I can make an attack with my lightsaber, which I'm going to do.
Okay.
and that is a 12.
To hit?
Yep.
Just missed.
Damn. And that will be it.
Okay. It is now Salwa's turn. She also sees the 2. She is going to go help out her sister. That is what she's going to do.
I've done more damage to my. Actually, no, that is a fucking lie. They have done more damage to me. Clearly, I must win this race of self-harm.
Yes.
I'm running out of shit to do.
I know. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Let's see. Dark 17. Let's see here. I just pulled that down. What is that? Okay, Chris. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Did she fucking fail it? She fucking failed it. Okay. What? She's going to use one of her legendary resistances to succeed that roll. Ahem. I'm going to have her do something else when it becomes her turn. And it's going to become her turn. Sooner rather than later. That is what Sel was doing. Rags kind of looks up and goes, oh dear. Which one is going to hurt me less? So then Rose doesn't yell at me. Goes after the dark spirit. See, what is Rags gonna do? Let's see. Okay, let's see. That is, yeah, that's going to be interesting. So that is 5. Oh yeah, that hits. And that she's. God damn it! Ah! Keep going back in here to pick up dice. Save 1, 2, 3. Well, she's doing damage to it. Let's see. That is 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Plus 7 is 21 points of damage. There it is. She puts out her hands, or puts out her fingers, and lightning arcs from her fingers. And that is her go. And it's now Camden's go. Camden gratefully acknowledges the heal.
Fucking do something with it.
Let's see. What can he do? There's a lot that he can do against this particular individual. Although they make her really angry.
There.
I mean, I have something I can do, but he needs to be the fuck out of the way.
He saw that his punch did do nothing to her. His eyes, as much as a Wookiee's eyes could go wide as saucers, goes wide as saucers. He's going to use his action to disengage and back the fuck up.
Okay. Now
Is
I
he-
just need to live her turn, and I get the fucker up.
Yeah. So that is his go. It is now the spirit's go. Oh, let's see here. Well, I was giving him way more hit points than he needed that. Now, something is going to happen. He is going to Evil. Roll me a wisdom saving throw. Evil.
I'm here.
Okay. Roll me a wisdom saving throw, please.
3, 22.
How much HP are you at?
Fucking shit. Okay. I don't think this does anything on a successful save. Nope, it doesn't. You're fine.
Alright.
You hear whispers, but it doesn't affect you. Let that go. Duke, it is your turn.
All right. Duke is going to pull out his blaster, point it at the spirit thing,
Uh-huh.
and fire a shot. So we have to roll one. 16 to hit.
Let's see here. You hit.
Okay. Yeah. Plus that. Yeah, it's plus that. Cool.
Yeah, I like that. It's plus that. It's plus that.
Take 6 damage.
6.
6
Wow.
energy damage.
6. What kind of damage?
Energy.
Energy. Okay.
And that's for the first attack because I have dual wielding.
Go for it.
So next attack to hit. 1 plus that. That does not hit.
No, that does not. Now it's D3's turn.
Yep, D3, get do your thing. So 1 or 20 plus my tech score.
Mm-hmm.
D3 is currently occupied with processing and calculating how to best kill this opponent.
Okay, that's fair.
Mhm.
It is now her go. She looks at you, Rose. She smiles. This has been an interesting display of your abilities. I'm impressed. It is now time for me to... What are the words that you humans say? Fuck off and leave?
I see. We were kicking your ass, so now you're just leaving.
Oh. Kicking my ass, that is powerful words coming from someone like you who don't even know who you are. Be prepared for the Emperor's hand. And with that, she disappears, and so does the
DM.
yes.
Did they leave my Hurdy Square for my dancing lightsaber?
She did.
Okay, up to you, Tuck. I won't take that.
So did the dark side spirit. The dark side spirit also disappears. So you get one more shot on her downhill.
Does a 21 hit?
It does.
That's very tickly.
that hurts. That hurts a lot.
14 points of damage.
14. Okay.
No, wait.
Hmm?
13, not 14. I apologize.
It's okay. So as she's disappearing, the dancing weapon gets one more hit off of him, off on her. She disappears.
Can I have it cut off a piece of their clothing?
You may indeed.
Okay, cool.
And the dark side spirit also instantly disappears.
Well, that's good.
I'm going to stumble over to the piece of clothing
Mm-hmm.
and take my lightsaber.
Uh-huh. What are you doing?
All right, who wants to go kill the bitch?
Target is not in range.
I mean, they could be in range. I think I can track where they're going with this. Fun fact, in case anyone doesn't remember, I have locate objects. Or basically the equivalent of it in the Star Wars game.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true, yeah. I have the same thing, but I've never used it.
Yeah. So we could hunt her down if we really want to. Note, I'm at 11 HP, so...
And
Yes.
side note, D3 is still in hunter kill mode, so...
Yep.
Well, that was interesting.
Oh god, where do you come from?
Salwa comes over to you and goes, "Are you all right? Who was that?"
Who are they talking to?
Someone is talking to you, Rose.
I don't know. Who here's hurt?
Yeah, I'm gonna have Wiki roll something. Damn. Okay.
Come around to Rose.
Yeah. The Wookiee now walks up and looks at you. You seriously didn't know who she was? Oh.
Yeah. Stop being over dramatic as all hell. Okay, here.
Okay.
Fucking...
Oh my. That was Abeloth.
can I do a history check?
You may.
Lore is +6. 11.
Okay.
Wow. Right.
Then we add +5 to that, and I gain 5 HP. Okay.
See, I'm going to give as much as I can for a thing of 11. Does anybody else want to roll a history check after he said this word?
I'm
From
from
the
a back. I'm from a back part of the world. I probably wouldn't know. By the way,
Sure, I'll roll.
That's true.
33 HP to you, Mr. Evil.
Alright.
Mm.
And because of my ability, I heal 5.
That would be a lore check, right, for history?
Yes. Oh, come on. Roll me something. There we go. Salvo's eyes go as big as saucers.
And let's see
Once she heard the name, her she also does an intake of breath.
both D3 and
That's a nat 20.
Yeah, that is a nat 20. Damn. Okay, you actually know a lot more than she does.
yeah.
Paid attention in history class.
Yes, he did.
Yep.
Abeloth is the self-styled as the beloved Queen of the Stars, also known as the Bringer of Chaos, and is an extremely powerful force entity.
Oh, fun.
Mm-hmm.
And
what you technically fought
it's her spirit.
was a vessel of
Ooh.
this particular entity. Oh, yeah. Damn.
Since D3 has this information, I guess, also on board the history books, he says.
Yeah, something like that.
Tier 2 threat must be neutralized, sir.
Rags goes, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. And the thing that you were fighting, Ash, was that a spirit of some kind?
Seems like it.
It looked like you.
You know.
I mean, what the heck, man? We come to this planet, we save a bunch of people, and then two really powerful force users just show up. At least this one wasn't trying to grab me. But I did not get hit. I am not hurt. So, Rose has no reason to yell at me.
I mean, why are you trying to hide from me then?
What do you mean, why am I trying to hide from you?
Oh.
Are you going to do something to me again?
Takes out the bandages.
No. And she starts running.
Did Duke or anyone else share what they knew about Abeloth?
Duke, do you share what you know about Abeloth?
He actually is going to walk. He's going to walk to his ship, and he's going to go into the command center.
Mm-hmm.
And as he's basically going to say, "Follow me. I'll tell you more along the way." And he will, reveal basic information as he's walking. When he gets there, he's going to pull up the database file on them. On
Right.
the main computer.
Right.
So I guess before then, Ash will say, Abeloth. Why does that name seem familiar?
Alright, so I'm going to abuse some broken game mechanics here for a second.
Go right ahead, because we're coming up to the end of the game anyway.
Okay. Ghost, you still are missing HP, right? Like evil, yeah,
I
you're still.
am 3 health off of max now.
All right.
69.
I'm gonna cast
Nice.
level 1 heal. I'm gonna cast a level 1 heal on you.
Okay.
You're going to gain a total of 14 more HP. But because I cast a heal on you, I gain a little bit of HP as well from Bless Healer, which is an extra 3 HP myself.
And what is your HP, Downhill? I might ask.
19.
As Duke is walking, he is going to kind of saddle up next to you. And let me just make sure I don't have to like actually put a hand on you to do this. Yeah, I do have to do this. So he's going to lay a hand on your shoulder and say, "It's okay. You did well, and we'll learn more as we get into my ship." I'm going to roll heal at 2nd level on you. So if, healing increases by 1d8 for each slot above this first. So I need to roll 1
2d8 plus force casting.
force casting of that, which is light side, so 8 plus. Dang. Okay. Have to roll exclamation mark R1
Yeah.
2d8 plus. Boop. Regain 12 hit points back.
Thank you.
Yep.
Alright, that should sustain me. I'm literally at half HP, so that should sustain me for a bit.
As he
Okay.
lifts his hand and says, "Now come along."
Like, I was walking while we were talking.
Yeah, I know. But he kind of did that pause, put his hand on your shoulder, healed you, and then let go and continue walking on his way.
Mhm.
Yeah. Kind of like that pat on the back heel kind of mentality. So, yeah.
Oh yeah. Um.
Yep.
So, yeah. So, what are all you doing?
Well, once Duke goes into the ship, he's gonna tell them about Azaboth or whatever the
Yeah.
person's
Yeah.
name is.
Has Abel Bell
Abeloth.
Abeloth. Abeloth. Yep. There we go.
I think I spelt it right in chat.
Yeah. As on the hollow projector, there is a biography slash not biography, but like criminal details or whatever kind of details are available on public record, as well as some quote-unquote
Well,
hacked
there's
networks.
not a lot on her other than she is a very powerful force user,
Mhm.
kind of a goddess.
I imagine if
Yeah.
there were records on there, they would be Jedi records, which
Yeah.
Yeah.
would have been more than likely destroyed by the Empire.
Well,
Yeah.
he has like hacked like
Oh
backup
yeah.
copies somewhere lying around on his data
Oh, yeah.
computers or chips or whatever you want to call
That's fine.
them. E3's been up to shenanigans in his
Yep.
past. So you can acquire things that maybe some other people don't have. Oh, yeah. This is now presented on the hollow projector in the middle of the command station with a 3D rotating hologram of that
Right.
person.
Right. Yeah. So this is the last shot. You see Duke and Ash on the ship discussing this person, force user, whatever. Rose, what are you doing?
So I had these bandages out, and Rags assumed it was for them. However, it's for me to bandage myself with my medic feet.
Okay.
But I do have to get going IRL.
That's what I'm getting to. So you're bandaging yourself. Rags has taken off, going, no, not again.
Can I just lift Rags into the air with the force?
You may. She doesn't weigh all that much. She gets about maybe 5 feet. You lift her up, and it's kind of like she's kind of doing the coyote thing or the roadrunner thing. Where the feet are just moving, she's not going anywhere. Salwa has settled up to you and is looking you over, going, she's clearly concerned about you. Here's the thing. None of the other villagers took any notice of what was going on, despite the big battle.
Yeah, I understand that.
And that is where we're going to end today's episode. Next time we play, it will be the final episode of the season, which more spooky things are going to happen. Ooh. And hopefully we'll have a very angry Twi'lek. Red Twi'lek.
Yes.
I'm hoping.
Thank you everyone for joining us here on Star Wars Star Racers 5e Adventures. I am PA Kenny USA, aka RT Studios, your production Ugnaught, and also I played Duke and D3, Giant War Droid, who is looking to kill.
Yes. We'll talk to the healer who's currently bandaging herself up.
Howdy, I'm Downhill Games. I play Rose Thorn, and you can check me out at Downhill Tabletops at .tv, Twitch, whatever the link is. I stream every Wednesday, either trying to play PTU or Fable of the White Rabbit. Soon enough, I will be announcing 2 new shows. Not back to back, but one for coming up soon and one later in this year. And I will bounce this off to Mr. Evil.
Hi, I'm Evil Intent. I play Ash, who nearly died. And,
Sorry about that. Oh no, I'm not sorry about. Well, yeah, yes, no, yeah. Go ahead.
I mean, it's Abeloth.
Yeah.
And, yeah,
Yeah.
that was a session. And I'll pass it off to the Twi'lek.
The blue one.
Yes. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and
Hang on, you. I still have to go. Yeah, I still have to go.
Resident Sith Lord.
Resident Sith Lord, thank you. Hi, I am your GM. I played Rags. I played Sawa. I played Camden. I played most of the NPCs and the 2 evil characters. I was trying to come up with characters that had a little bit more oomph in them. Obviously, I do not know how to play them, and one of them actually had more hit points than they were supposed to. But yeah, I went with it. I also stream on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. I stream on Tuesdays, JRPGs. Wednesdays is Mass Effect. We're getting close to the end of the first game. We're going to go to Ilos next. Hurrah! And then Thursdays for this month, we're streaming exclusively Stardew Valley. Starting next month, I'll start doing the Stardew Valley and then switching it off to a different game. I haven't decided yet what the other game will be. Now I will pass it down to our production Ugnaught.
Thank you, and I am PKN USA KRT Studios, and we'll see you next time. Not in a
When it's-
galaxy far, far away, but on campus,
With the heart of the cards.
where cards will collide. Until then, be empowered to play, and always, keep an eye on your lightsabers. Bye, everyone!
Bye!
Bye.
Stay tuned after the show, because we'll be reading in to Failhat. Thanks for joining us here on Star Wars 5e. See you next time. Gotta jump.